Hey, my next guest, I wish I had a drum roll to set this thing up, but I don't, so just pretend like we do have one. My next guest is an amazing female singer, songwriter based out of the Bottom. Y'all know about the Bottom, a.k.a. Miami, Florida. She's been a mainstay in the local set, notably performing with a musical collective called Anti-Robot Society. She calls her style psychedelic alternative soul. That's some straight stuff right there. Please welcome, without further ado, the diva Rimidi. What's going on, Rimidi?
How you doing? How are you?
How are you, man? It's amazing to have you on the show, sister.
Thank you. That was a nice introduction.
Oh, you know, we set it up. Hey, big thanks to your manager, Gino Black, for putting this thing together for us.
Yes, shout out to Gino.
You got an amazing team down there, sister.
Thank you. I take pride in that.
I know. So how's the music scene in Miami these days?
There really is no Miami scene unless you're really, you're into hip-hop or something like that. It's slowly building. You have local artists like myself that's trying to build it. But other than that, it's kind of weak. We don't really have a real scene down here.
Man, so if I want to come and hear some good music, what's the spot to go to? Because, Miami's like my second home.
We have some spots. We have a spot called The Stage, which is really popping all the time. We have Tempo Lounge. Every now and then there's live music going on out there. Like, we slowly have a little bit of spots that are coming out. We got jazz. It depends on what you're into, But, we have spots here, but it's just, it's not as, popping as, Atlanta, New York, L.A. It's not the same.
So I understand, as rumor have it, you have a huge big release coming up in 2 days, May 29th. How do you feel after so much hard work to get this project done? How do you feel?
You know what? I feel like I'm getting ready to have my babe. This is my baby, and it's because I put a lot of work into it, and it's been a lot of waiting and prepping, and so it's. To know that it's finally coming out and I can share it with the world is incredible. That's a great feeling.
Yeah. A lot of work, but it's coming 2 days. I know your nerves are shaking.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm confident, but I'm nervous still. I'm nervous.
Well, I don't think you have anything to be nervous about. I want you to talk about those who helped make this album come to fruition, if you will. Give us a couple shout-outs to you folks.
All right, well, the entire album, with the exception of one song, was done by the fabulous Moonshine Brown. He's a Grammy-winning producer. He's worked with Ludacris, the whole Goody Mob, and everybody. He's a really cool producer, and he basically worked on the whole album. And he also helped me write some songs. I think he wrote 2 songs off the album. Well, he wrote one and co-wrote another one with me. And then I have another song on the album called By Golly, I Think He's Got It, and it was written by The Exclusive, which is the collective. It's Sean Penn and Vintage, and they're actually based out there. Well, they're based from Miami, but they're out there now in Atlanta.
Hot Atlanta, yeah. You're from Miami. We'll let you. You got to say Hot Atlanta when you say. No, I'm just joking.
I'm sorry, Hot Atlanta. And I really like Hot Atlanta a lot.
What's your favorite song on this album, or at least the one that means something different to you?
Oh, wow, nobody ever asked me that question. What is my favorite song on the album? I think that my favorite song is Grudges. I like Grudges because it's a more personal experience. I mean, all the songs are personal, but I really like that one for what it is, and it really expresses a significant time or a really sad time too that I was going through. So it's a good song. I guess that would be my favorite. And I like Green on the Other Side a lot.
Well, it's titled Stone Cold. What does that mean, and who helped come up with that title of the album?
Well, I have a song on the album called Stone. So the album is actually named after the song, and the song is basically about a girl who, she loves and she just continuously gets hurt, and eventually her heart becomes stone cold. and she no longer wants to love. She just kind of closes out, and but it tells the story from how she loved, from falling out of love and hating love, into learning how to love all over again. So it's not just about just hating, and because like on my album I have a picture of a gun, of a Derringer, a pink Derringer, but it's not so much about violence. It's just to promote her heart. It's a depiction of her heart and where her heart is.
Yeah. I heard someone ask you, while I was snooping around your websites and whatnot, a question was posed, what do people expect from this album? And I thought that an interesting question, but a better question is, I want to know, what do you expect from this album?
What do I expect? I expect this album to get to as many households, to many people, to many earphones, to many MP3 players, as many people as possible to touch it and to raise awareness of Rimidi. That's what I want right now. So when I continue to put out music, people know who I am, and I can continuously grow as an artist. But that's what I want right now. That's my expectations of the album, is to get it out there and for people to, see who Rimidi is for what I am, and to love it. That's the purpose.
Yeah.